Hey guys, welcome back. This is part one of two videos where I'm making over my brother's space. I really wanted to share with you how you can transform any room in your home on a shoestring budget and make it look gorgeous, like professionally decorated gorgeous without a lot of time or money. So this part of the video is all my secrets, my go-to decorating secrets right now. Step one is coming up with a design plan. I'm gonna put a free printable that you guys can use. It's a Canva template to help you plan your space. But the first thing you have to ask yourself is, how do I want this to feel? Do I want my space to feel cozy? Do I want it to be clean and bright? Do I want it to be fun and energizing? Do I want it to be relaxing and calming? For my brother's space, when I asked him what he wanted it to feel like, he said grown up. And when I think of grown up, I think of sophisticated, I think of modern, I think of really classic, clean lines and bold colors. So that is exactly the design feel that I was going for. The next thing you have to do is look at the things in your home that you have to work with. In this case, he has a kitchen that is bright blue. It's not really bright, it's like dark blue. It's actually a gorgeous blue, but he's not painting it. So that we have to work with. You may have furniture, you may have paint, maybe you have a painting that you love. Look around your home and think, can I not change? What has to stay? And incorporate those colors into your color scheme. So once you have your color guide and the feel that you're going for, now it's time to get your basic pieces. If it's a living room, obviously you're gonna want a couch, seating, but here's the thing that a lot of people don't incorporate that I think is a must. It's end tables, a coffee table, lighting like lamps, and curtains and pillows. This takes a home from an empty space that's looking like you've just shopped at a furniture store to a decorated, cohesive room. It's those little extra things that really pull the space together. So for my brother, that's going to be things that I'm going to be spending the money on. Throw pillows and curtains. Speaking of pillows, I really recommend, to save money, that you shop for throw pillow covers instead of buying the full pillow. They are so inexpensive. I found all of these covers from Amazon for an absolute dime. They're beautiful quality. I am so in love with them. And I just stuffed some pillows that we already had, some dollar store throw pillows, and a few that I found at Goodwill for legit a couple of dollars. This is such an inexpensive way to create those pops of color, bring that coziness into a space without spending a lot of money. The next must-have in a space is a focal point, and you can do this a couple of ways. One is with symmetry. So if you have a sofa on the wall, you're putting a coffee table on either side to create a focal point, to create symmetry. Using artwork is an amazing way to create a focal point in your space. Anytime that you can use the rule of 3, 5, 7, that's going to give your eye like that pleasing look that your eye wants. Your window can also be a focal point, especially if you've flanked it with beautiful curtains on either side. So it's giving your room a place for your eye to look as soon as you walk in. And the way that we're doing that in Hudson's new house is with artwork. Here's a secret I'm going to share with you. Abstract art. It's all in the eye of the beholder. So I love going to thrift stores like Goodwill or Value Village, or even dumpster diving on the side of the road, looking for canvases or framed art that I can buy at a really shoestring budget and repaint. I always first give it a quick coat of spray paint so it has a base coat, especially if it has a frame, and then go over it with just dollar store acrylic paint or chalk paint, whatever kind of paint you have. Get your art on, my friends. This is not as hard or intimidating as it sounds. Listen, abstract art, it doesn't have to be good, my friends. The first one that I did, I called Swirls McSwirls a lot. I just swirled it in swirls, trying to sort of cover the guideline. I didn't even rinse my brush in between. It was just like a little bit of this. I felt like Dave Ross or something. It's Bob. His name is Bob. I felt like Bob Ross, like happy little accidents were happening all over the place. The other ones that I did, again, copying references that I found online. I did one that looked like a heartbeat. It was like, a pulse. I call it Not Quite Dead. That's what I'm calling this piece. because the heart is still going on. I don't know. We're just going with it. And then it was flinging paint, I guess. I don't know. There was two canvases side by side that I did sort of at once so that they look like one giant piece, but two canvases. You guys, honestly, if I can do this, anyone can do this. And I love finding big pieces of art, again, at thrift stores. It's amazing what a $6 hideous painting can be transformed into with a little bit of paint. So now let's talk about working with a really small budget. My budget for this was $400. I live in Canada, so that's like nothing in US dollars, right? I mean, our money's worth nothing. So, and everything's more expensive here. I don't know what's going on. The point is, I didn't have a lot of money to work with. So one of my favorite places to look for things like furniture, lamps, area rugs is Facebook Marketplace or online like Craigslist and Kijiji. I always am scouring these things for great finds. I was able to find an area rug for $25 and it was brand new. I found two beautiful lamps for $25 for both of them. I found a coffee table and two end tables that's wrought iron. It's black. It's super manly. I love it so much for $50. So all of these pieces I was able to pull together to create a really cohesive look on a small budget. I really wanted to give him a bar in this space, not a bar that you sit at, but like a bar in his dining room area. So I was looking for console tables or a buffet and I couldn't find anything in my budget. I had like $25 left. But at Goodwill, I found this pretty hideous entertainment center from the 70s. It had glass, it was 2 levels, it was not ideal, but I saw potential, you guys. A quick coat of chalk paint is all I needed to transform this hideous piece. I love chalk paint because you don't have to sand, you don't have to prime, you can put it over any surface. It doesn't smell, it doesn't drip. It is the perfect DIY paint to transform a piece of furniture. This had glass, so I added lights to the back of this to create a light up little bar area. I shopped accessories at Goodwill, so all together for under $30, he's now going to have a bar in his dining area. And I'm so excited about it because sophisticated man caves need bars. Am I right? And all of the art matches with the grays and the blues and the mustard gold. This is going to be such amazing transformation, you guys. And last but not least, a must-have is accessories for the space. One of my go-to accessories is always fake plants because I kill real plants. Also, they're really inexpensive. The dollar store has so many, and just placing them throughout a space makes it feel more pulled together. I also love painting accessories. I got this for $1 from Goodwill. It was bright pink, a little bit of that mustard gold paint, and it looks like, I don't know, something fancy pants that's gonna look great just sitting on his coffee table. So you can bring in those colors that you want by painting dollar store accessories or things you already have to transform them on a really small budget. Stay tuned for that video. It is coming out tomorrow. I cannot wait to share it with you. Making over a living room and a dining room all in one day. I am so excited to see how it turns out and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you then. Thank you guys so much. For those of you who have stayed to the end, I'm kind of glad that we're doing his space like legit tomorrow because I keep buying things. Joe's like making me keep track of my budget, so it's exactly $400, but I really wanted a chair for the space. So I found one in the trash while driving. It was red, and I was like, I'm gonna paint that chair. So I tried painting it with Annie Sloan chalk paint. I saw that does not work. I spent an entire day soaking it and painting it. It was crusty, and then I ran out of paint and I didn't have any money, so then I was spray painting it. It was really crunchy. It was a disaster. And then I kept going back to Goodwill for more inspiration to find more little accessories and art pieces and glasses and things like that. And I kept seeing this leather black chair and it was like not so good. It's not great. But I was like, if it's there next time, it's meant to be. It was $14. It's meant to be. And every time I went back, it was there. And I was like, Joe will legit kill me if I get this hideous black chair. Guess what's in the back of my van? Because I went there just to see if it was still there. It's been 2 weeks and every time I go, it's still there. So now it's mine. It's huge. It's in the back of my van. I have no idea how we're going to transport all this stuff to Hudson's place because we have a truck and a minivan, but it's so much stuff. And so I haven't told Joe about the chair yet, but it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? $14. It was meant to be, you guys. So I haven't been this excited about a video in a really long time. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So remember, it's coming out tomorrow. So make sure you check it out. I'll see you guys then.